that type of city definitely attracts guys from all over the world.
Coach, how do you think the NIL has changed the landscape of college basketball? We had Mr. Phillips, he stated previously during college football kickoff and now today, as far as putting some type of stipulations or regulations on how much a player can make potentially, or just having some type of foundation on bylaws. What's your opinion on NIL? How has it helped and hurt college basketball?
It's changed it. It's changed it, but obviously the players do a lot, and so for them to be able to get paid some money. For their name and their image, especially guys who are, really playing and producing and doing good things. Possibility to have jersey sales, being a part of a commercial. To get money, that's a good thing. Because there's money being made in college athletics. I think there needs to be some kind of control because, most years you have an even playing field. I'm at this school, he's at this school, he's at that school. It's been a pretty even playing field. And now it's becoming a big little skewed. And I think they got to balance the playing field. The fact that the players can get something off of their efforts, I think that's a positive.
I asked Leonard Hamilton and Coach Capel about their opinions on the NCAA tournament and expansion. Do you think the NCAA tournament should be expanded? I think Jim Larry, coach from Miami, also said the same thing as far as expanding the tournament. Do you think it should be expanded?
We went from the field of 64 to the field of 68. I think if we can get a few more teams in, that's a positive. Everything is kind of judged on whether you made the NCAA tournament or not. So you can have a coach who do a great job and not make the NCAA tournament, and they're getting judged on whether they made the NCAA tournament or not. So if everything's going to be hinging on postseason play, I think it could be a smart thing, a healthy thing for the profession. The team is expanding, but if you expand it too big, it's going to be watered down. Like March Madness is a mystique thing now. It's a very exciting time, and everybody trying to punch their ticket. So it's worked pretty good in my 24 years in the business. I've been fortunate to get in a lot of times at different schools, but it's been a magical experience. So I don't want to water it down by saying let's get 100 teams in, but I think expanding maybe 8 to 10 more teams, 8 to 12 more teams could be a big thing.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Do you feel like the regular season champion should get automatic bid in some conferences?
I think the regular season champion, he done a lot over the season, over the body of work for the whole season. Mm-hmm. Now, I've done a lot of years at the mid-major level where you have to win your conference championship to get to the tournament, and that's pretty sad. If you're 25-9 and you won the regular season championship and you can't get in because you lose that last game, that's a pretty sad feeling.
What about Makai just having a 24-year-old and dealing with an older roster, and what about having a guy like him and just the development of the team overall? I know that's a lot there, but about Makai, just something
experience is priceless. Very talented freshmen at times have a hard time having confidence and just the poise and tight moments. But when you've been in college for 5 or 6 years, you've seen every moment. You've been down 15 before, you've been up 20 before and had to hold a lead. You've probably been in the postseason before. You dealt with teams that had injuries. So you've seen a little bit of everything. So it's a calming effect when you have an experienced guy. So I think having a roster like we have, we shouldn't be phased in too many situations because we got multiple guys who've been in for 3, 4, or 5 years.
Yeah, and last thing, that roster management, how has that changed from your time at Charleston and even as an assistant and your other positions to now not only dealing with 5th and 6th year seniors, but with the transfer portal, how has the landscape changed handling COVID year and all that?
Yeah, we used to know all the time, hey, look, we got 2 scholarships to fill because we got 2 seniors. But now you don't know, but I think that's something that we can't necessarily control. I think you continue to operate the way you always operate, keep the core of it. The reason we in the profession is to help the young man develop and grow and become the best person he can be. So you gotta be honest with him. And sometimes that honesty is uncomfortable. You can't worry about it. If I'm honest with him, is he gonna transfer? You gotta help him while you got him. And you hope that he accepts and loves the fact that you're being truthful with him, you're coaching him hard, you're loving on him. And so, I think in terms of the transfer portal, you got to adjust and adapt. They give you an opportunity to get guys who can play right away. You hope that you can keep your players around for 4 years and they can get a degree. You can impact their lives, but we just got to adjust and adapt accordingly.
Do you see the NIL having players stay an extra year or two?
What's that? Say it again.
You see the NILs having players stay a year or two extra?
Extra? I don't know for sure if the NIL will have that effect. I can see a guy that's maybe a 5th-year senior that's thinking about hanging up his cleats and being done. Say, hey, I'm going to go get a job, I'm going to hang it up, I'm done. I got a chance to play 1 extra year, but I'm done. I can see that guy and say, well, maybe I shouldn't be done. It can be some motivation to say, maybe I can go get paid 1 year. And that motivation is more about getting some money more than it is about helping that program. So I can see that if a guy's really debating, should I hang it up, should I do that 1 more year? I can see him saying, I'm going to do 1 more year because I can get paid more for doing that than going to get a job. So I can see that being a factor.
So how would you all describe your first season in ACC as coach?
First season? The first season was very rewarding because I have players that I enjoy coaching. And when you like your team and you like your players and you like your staff, that makes it more enjoyable. It also was, nice to see how we finished the year, getting to the 3rd round of the ACC tournament, and seeing the excitement of our alumni base, all the former players, how they felt so excited about what the program was doing.
Yeah.
That was nice to see us impact so many people up in the Barclays Center.
So what can we expect this year?
Yeah, this year, we're just looking for progress. We're trying to continue to move the program forward, continue to stay true to the day-to-day foundational parts of building a program. Just making sure the guys, having winning behavior, treating people the right way, treating the teammates the right way, working hard, showing up, having a good attitude. But it's more, the winning is a means to an end. And so we try to focus on the winning behaviors more than actually the result. And we hope that we can make progress and move the program forward this year.
So what players do we need to look out for this year from your team?
There's a lot of guys. You got 2 of them here with me, Makai Langford and Quentin Post. You got Jaden Zachary, who played 32 minutes a game last year and really had a successful season for us, as well as DeMar Langford, who played a ton of minutes, kind of a jack of all trades, who played multiple positions. Those guys all came back. TJ Bickerstaff started most of the year until the end. He had like a little injury, but you got him coming back, who logged a lot of minutes. And then we got a freshman class, a couple transfers. All of the freshmen bring great value to our team. And then Devin McLaughlin sat out last year as a red shirt. 6'7", 6'8", really brings a lot in terms of his energy. So there's a lot of guys that we're going to do this by committee. It ain't going to be a team we play 7 players. We're going to play 10 guys, 10 or 11 guys.
You talk about your freshmen. How much you see them impacting it?
I see them really adding a lot to us. Prince League Bay, Donald Hand, both are very long freshmen that are wired to score. I can see both of them helping us. Chaz Kelly is a true point guard, and then Amani Madi is a rim protector, shot blocker. So all of them have their chances to help.
Let's talk about the ACC coaches. Like you see Coach K left, Roy left the year before. Now you see a lot of young guys coming in. What does that look like?
It's just the atmosphere shifting. I've been watching the ACC for a lot of years, and some of the guys who left the league, been in the league since I was really young. Yeah. If you take Bray, Hamilton, and Boeheim, those 3 are still kind of left in terms of guys who've been around for 15 plus years. But we lost some legends. We lost some guys who really shaped and impacted college basketball. And I'm sure the young guys coming in, going to continue to do a good job with the programs.
And you also see a lot more black coaches in the ACC now too.
Yeah, we got 5. I think it's 5 or 6 coaches. It's nice to see guys of color have opportunities to run a program and build a program. I think all of them are very deserving. And I look forward to seeing what they do with their programs.
Okay, what's your biggest goal for this year?
The biggest goal for this year is to probably probably the number one thing is just to get better from the start of the season to the end, and be playing our best basketball in March. When we get to the ACC tournament, be playing our best basketball at that point. So that's my goal: is growth, improvement throughout the year, and then we keep getting better as the year, and we build on that as the year go along.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Good luck.
No, absolutely. Thank you.